this webinar today, we're going to be talking about how conversational search is reshaping e-commerce. So my name's Sean. I'm a conversion rate expert here with the Commerce Shop. I think Satish, you can go on to
I'm sorry. I was for some reason I have to accept the participants.
Okay.
So I have to enable them. All right.
No problem.
Yeah.
And then I'm joined by Satish. He's the CEO of ConversionBox.
Hi guys, nice meeting you.
So I'll be kicking this off and then turning it over to Satish once things start to get technical.
Yeah.
Okay. And in this call, we're going to be talking about, like I said, how conversational search is reshaping e-commerce. So did we do the introduction slide?
Yeah.
Okay, or the agenda? I missed that one. Okay, so we have the
No, you
agenda.
got the agenda. Okay, good.
Okay, so we're going to do the introduction, discuss what it is at a high level, why it matters, and then how it works. From there, we're going to talk about what the conversational commerce is like in action, how you can implement conversational searches across your funnel, and then how to leverage the search data and optimize product presentations to increase your conversions, how this can impact your metrics, the top tools that you can use to optimize your search, review the future scope, and then we'll talk about how to get started on these topics in 2 weeks. Okay. So with this, most shoppers, they start their internet and their shopping patterns with a search, but today's search isn't just a keyword box like it used to be. It's an ongoing conversation. So if you remember back in the day, you go to Google, you'd put in a couple of search terms, maybe you'd put them in quotation marks if you want to say like definitely include these, or there were other ways you could, how can I say, influence your search results with either like a plus, a minus, other shortcuts that maybe not the most tech savvy people would know. But searching is changing and it's evolving as technology changes and evolves. So in this session, we're going to see how conversational search moves shoppers from discovery to checkout faster, reduces friction, and increases conversions without requiring you to be an AI expert. So at the end of this webinar, you'll understand how to increase your conversion rates by improving your search and product discovery, implementing tools to introduce conversion searches for your sites, and how you can measure analytics and optimize your product catalog better for your sites. So first, we're going to start with what is conversational search? So conversational search, it's different from traditional site searches. Instead of matching exact words, it understands what shoppers mean. It helps shoppers find exactly what they need faster and with less frustration or friction. So an example here, like someone might just type in red shoes. And you see it's going to bring in all types of red shoes, heels, boots, sneakers, men's shoes, women's shoes. It's a very broad category to search. But when you start to use natural language searches, you could say, show me running shoes under $100 for flat feet. And if you want to like stick with the red theme, that are red. So that way with the conversation, you're giving more specific information. It's filtering down your search. And it's a way that we're used to that's natural, like you would talk to anyone else. So now shoppers, they're expecting these natural interactions because that's what's happening with technology as it's rolling out and evolving. They want their technology to understand their intent, not just match words. So if your sites can't match or interpret that intent, shoppers are going to leave. So conversational searches shorten that path to purchase. As I said before, just you can be more specific and further filter down. And you can get better personalization without heavy manual rules. So modern conversational systems combine product data, your past behavior, simple prompts to deliver relevant results more accurately. And you can see it's because there's 5 different types of common shopping behaviors you're going to see on your site. And then this conversational can help all of them. So example, you have like the unsure shopper. So these are visitors that might be looking for something like running shoes under 500. They're going to browse several options. They're unsure which brand or model to choose. Conversational searches clarifies their intent. It can suggest a few relevant options and ask questions to guide the shopper towards a suitable product. You might also come across an indecisive shopper. So the shopper browses multiple categories without a clear goal, often adding items to their wish list but not to the cart. Conversational search detects patterns in browsing behavior and surfaces relevant suggestions without overwhelming the shopper. Another shopper you might encounter is the knowledge seeker. So these are people that are asking questions. They're going to say, what's the difference between organic cotton and bamboo sheets? Or how durable is this blender? Conversational search interprets user intent and quickly delivers content or product recommendations that answer their questions. And
Okay.
then other people, I'm sure we all know these, or we are them secretly, the deal hunter. So these shoppers, they're looking for promotions or discounts. So their search might be something like best budget smartphones under $300 with 5G. So conversational search highlights items matching their price preferences and predicted bundle suggestions related to products and deals. So, like we said, it's shortening the funnel. If you think about the deal hunter, they don't have to go through and fight with your filters within the site. They can just say, hey, give me shoes under this price range, and it's going to automatically come up. They don't have to go to your site, go to shoes, and then filter. So, it's faster and more convenient. And then you also have the cross sell shopper. So, these visitors, they'll add running shoes to their cart and then jump and browse other categories. So they're curious if there's any complementary items. So predictive bundles, suggesting related products, and conversational search can guide them towards relevant add-ons, increasing their chance of cross-sell and the total cart value when they check out.
Okay. Let me go to the next slide. Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to focus in on why does it matter for e-commerce? So 58% of the informational search queries now trigger AI overviews as top search results. So it reduces the need for users to click through to other websites. And then 62% of consumers now trust AI to guide their brand decisions on par with traditional searches. So you're seeing this in the shift of the shopping behavior. So there's an emergence of answer engines, which are AI powered answer engines such as ChatGPT, Google SGE, and Perplexity. They're transforming the way consumers search for products by providing direct answers and personalized recommendations. Consumers' expectations are also being raised. Shoppers now expect a conversational, intuitive search experience similar to interacting with a knowledgeable sales associate. And this is creating a domino effect. So, the discovery through AI assistance, shoppers are increasingly discovering products through AI assistants and answer engines rather than browsing through websites manually. So, instead of jumping from one site to another site to another site, if they're looking for shoes, they might just go into Google, ask that long form question with a lot of prompts to get them the specific product that they're looking for. If they want like a size of shoe, a color, a specific brand, or even a price range or category of shoe. And then there's an adaptation requirement. So brands must adapt their product discovery experience to meet with these expectations influenced by the recent trends in AI.
Okay.
Okay. And then I think, yeah. So when brands start to do this, oh, sorry. Like I said, it
Yes.
helps you improve the product discovery. It's going to improve the conversion rates too. So you're seeing people improve the conversion rate 10 to 15% implementing these. It improves the engagement and the dwell time. And then, like I said, improves the order value and you're meeting shoppers where they are and what their expectations are. And with that, we can go on to the next one with what conversation searches look like in action. And Satish, you can take it
Yeah.
from here.
Thanks, Sean. So I think you guys can also ask the question if you have anything. Again, it's going to be more technical now. So any questions, please stop every now and then. Ask those questions. We'll respond to that. All right. So what conversational engine looks like? So let me show. So basically, what it does is like when a user asks a query or question, uh, what we do is like we have an answer engine, and then an NLP will, what it will do is it will process the question in NLP and understand the intent of the user, what are the filters required for the user's question, and then it will send the actual query to the your search engine or vector search, which we call, and get the results, and then apply those filters into those search results with the ranking logic, and it improves. And sometimes we are also adding the personalization loop. If he is a repeat customer, if he has bought some item previously, we can also add that to the system, so that the ranking algorithm will change depending on the user behavior, and also on the question it will change. So if you look at it, these five modules are more important nowadays for making your search more conversational, and each would try to prepare or make your site more engaging for the new visitors and also the repeat buyers. So how it will benefit your different types of shopper? For example, an unsure shopper, uh, so you might type like running shoes under $500, and if it has been traditional, you will be browsing under so many different options. But with conversational search, it will quickly guide the user to the best shoes that are under $500, that are best fit for running shoes. So it makes the job easier for them to go through the hassle and find the right product. Or even if somebody is looking for more information about like what is the difference between organic cotton sheets and bamboo sheets, how durable is a blender. So specifically in any specific product page, you can ask those questions. The system can recommend them the responses, or it could also recommend them the right product. If that product is not the right fit, they can be responded with the right recommended products. And similarly, if you are indecisive shopper, like if user is browsing across multiple categories and not sure what products to add, the chat system can proactively engage and start the conversation. Hey, what you're looking for, what is the best need or what is the pain point you're trying to solve. It can help the indecisive browsers to convert into an customer. Similarly, deal hunters, people looking for any products under deals less than $300, they can search directly on the search box, and it can bring the search query. So these kind of different shoppers, this tool can help. But let me show you a quick example of how it is in action right now. So we implemented this with a client called Lazy One, where we when somebody is searching for a pillow, it captures what kind of pillow they are looking for, what are the recent searches, what categories they are, and the best products we show in the uh, predictive search filter, as you can see there. Um, that's one quick example. And for another client called Pizza Ovens, where we implemented a product assistant kind of AI chat assistant that sits on the product page. So user can ask a question about the specific product. It will respond instantly um, with an AI intelligence. So it answers the question. If this product is not the right fit, it will also recommend them another different product. Hey, this product cannot solve the problem. We have a recommendation which can solve your problem. So it is like an AI assistant, sits on the product page, answers information about the product, also recommend them the right product to buy from the site. So for pizza once we have implemented it. For Sephora, you can see an AI chat assistant like a AI beauty assistant. People can ask a question and they can respond to that instantly with the recommended product on the chat. People start there as an AI stylist. They can ask those questions. Uh, so that is a better one. Even on the FAQ sections, many sites, people don't need to go through entire blogs or contents to get an idea about the product. They can show those products at the top as a generated answer, like an AI overview, which you see on your on Google. Similar to that, you can bring it to the site. And this is again for Belk. We did an AI shopping assistant that sits on the website's homepage, that people can ask what is the best home decor and find the best boots. All these things we can do. And recently, Williams Sonoma also launched an AI assistant on their website. You could see that people ask the questions in those AI chat assistant to find the right products for them. And from the early adoptions, we are seeing that people are, at least Williams Sonoma is seeing a big improvement on the engagement and conversions from these AI chat assistants. And people who are using Shopify will also know this. Like people are asking more questions, like any questions like Sidekick can answer that, like what is the best selling product of my site, what is the top selling product for my site, or what is the best profitable product for my site. So the Sidekick them in doing it, even merchandising they can do it. So it's again a form of an assist tool, so people can see that. So conversational, if you look at it, it transforms your entire product catalog into an personal shopping as like a concierge that people can, who comes to your store, whatever way people ask questions about the to the customer. Similarly, they can ask on the website, and people can get served better, or they can find the right products much easier. All right. Any questions? Not yet, I think. Right. So this conversational search, not only if you look at it, previously the search box is the only way people ask something what they're looking for. That too, it is keyword search. If you, when you are moving towards conversational search, it's not only going to be on the website before the product purchase. It's not only be there, even on the site before adding the to the cart, or after on the checkout page or on the cart page, they can, you can ask those questions. So the let's take the discovery process being found everywhere. So if your answer engines are able to read your site, like let's say ChatGPT or Google Gemini, uh, being Amazon Q&A, if you have to, in future you have to make your product more optimized and more discoverable for these tools. Even today when I was attending a webinar from Shopify, they made sure that your product catalog is visible to these chat engines. That's an important thing. You need to make your product catalog available to these engines, and make it so that you are discoverable by these engines. And on the site, you need to make it conversational. So all these, the same experience they would like to have, like how people used to search in Google, they would be were they were doing it on your website. So now they are doing it in ChatGPT. They would love to do the same thing on your site. So even on your site, on your collections page, you need to make it more conversational so that they can ask the same kind of find me the best products under $50, those kind of things. So on the discovery, you need to bring the conversational search. And also on the consideration page, specifically when they are on your site, people might ask questions on the about the product. Hey, is this the right product for me? Does this fits in my room? Does what is it right size for me? Those kind of questions people have around the product, they do it on the product page. So I have a shopping assistant or AI search in search there. People can ask those questions, then they can get clarity about the product, and they would be confident in making an add to cart button from there. So try to bring an AI space search or an AI answer engine on the product page. That is so critical now. And again, if you don't do that, people will go to the chat GPT and they will be doing asking the same question to them. So similarly, about when they are looking for evaluating your product, comparing with other products, so they might ask, is this the right rated one? What would be those things? So you can gather those information and also provide them the right solutions for them. This can be done as an AI shopping assistant, chat assistant, or it could be on the product page too. So that's also a place where we need to implement these things. And once they make an add to cart, you can make an bundling and merchandising offer. So generally, if somebody added an item to the cart, on the cart page, you can recommend through this AI chat assistant or search assistant saying that, hey, we see that you have added this item to the cart. We would love to add this as a complimentary product, which you could get at 10% discount or something around that. So people would be um, assisted there and they can buy it as an incentive for what they are doing it now. So yeah, and again, not everybody is going to do it, of course. At least 10% of the users will use that feature, which would improve the overall average order value. That's a big win for any product if you look at it. So you can implement that search based assistance on the checkout pages too. And even after purchase, your AI system can assist a customer for new product discovery, like, hey, you bought this could be the right product for you. Or they can send an loyalty coupon to bring them. Again, this could be an AI assisted one, but it is a new way of engagement. Previously, people used to send a review coupon for any review. So, yeah, when people submit a review, they can get a coupon. But now you can send what could be the best recommended product based on the purchase they have done. And you can send that through email or text messages, all these things. So, the takeaway, if you look at it from this overall thing, is you need to make your product catalog more visible to these answer engines. And similarly, those experience should also be brought to your website on all the engagement points, like from the search page, from the product page to the cart page. Everywhere you need to bring those kind of experience. So that's a big takeaway here. And the goal of this implementing this conversational search is to increase conversions. So how you can improve conversion is by actively looking into the data of how people are using a site search. So the first thing that we look at it is whether people are searching in the way that we were talking about: products under $300, products best fit for me, for my service. So those are the things we need to look at it. Like, I can quickly give you an example in one of the client site we saw today. So they are one of our active commerce shop clients. You could see the products people are searching on the site: acrylic sail holders for good and salt wall 11 cross 14. That is the search term. This is how people are searching in on the website. But but if you look at it, people are the search result, they are still using the default search engine. And we are trying to talk to them that this is how your clients are searching it. Your search engine should support that. Currently, if you look at it, um, that's not resulting in any results, because the search engine can answer only acrylic sail. Like, if you look at it, those things it can answer. But if a product that solves for a good and salt slat wall, it is not able to answer those kind of questions. So that's how the engagement. So you need to start looking into your search data, how people are searching on your site, then decide what kind of a tool or what kind of conversational experience you need to provide them. So your search data uh, is an important point to discovery point. So that's how we start the engagement. The next one is you should also look at the most searched keywords, like what is the most searched keyword, and does it provide the right results for the users. If not, we can work on the merchandising part or push the right products on the page. All these things you can do. So if you get more searched keyword, there has to be best product at the top, and they should be converting pretty easily. Similarly, you need to figure out what is the highly searched product and highly clicked one. If those products are not highly profitable products, or best flags products are not coming up at the top, we need to work on featuring those products on the home page, collections page, everywhere. So we need to identify what will convert and optimize those products. And the most important thing is no results page. So identify what are the no results search terms you're getting, and try to optimize your search results to serve the customers. If you don't have the product, at least show them more relevant products to their users, so that they would at least try to engage with those kind of products and get converted. And the most important thing is search to click and click to order rates we track. So the biggest opportunity we see is, for many searches, we see there are no clicks happening on the search results, which clearly tells the search results are not engaging. Like when you saw red shoes, only it showed shoes that are in black and that are also in red, but it is for women. So those are the search results where people are not clicking. So try to identify those search results, see what pattern you're trying to solve, what is the intent of the users, and then we can optimize the search result. So, and if you can do that, it will again improve the conversions on your site. So, so overall, if you can look at it, these are the things we see, like what are the best insights, like top searched items, what are the products with highest clicks, zero search results, what products are added to the cart, and and uh, what search queries impact the revenue. So these kind of insights, if we can get from any search tool, we can easily optimize the search results and make it conversational for better conversions. Any questions before I jump? Okay. Okay. And similarly, as I said, people have started using conversion box in many places, and we are seeing a 15 to 18% jump in conversion rates for many of our clients on conversions, specifically from search based conversions. So we started even giving guarantees for our clients to improve their engagement and conversions happening through search.
We had a question in the chat. So Laura was asking, how do I know if my store is ready or not?
So the best question, the best answer would be like, we need to do an audit on your site to look into your search results, what kind of queries or questions people are asking, and what percentage they are converting. If you look into those things, we can see whether your site is ready or not. If people are asking no conversational questions and the conversions are pretty poor in general, 30 to 40% of the visitors to your site can use search, and 10% of them should convert. If you are seeing a number just below that, there is something wrong, and we can look into it and give you some recommendations how to improve your site experience, search experience, everything. Good question. Any other questions? So this is again some of the early adopters we see in the market, uh, that people who are using traditional search, or this is what we see conversions. Uh, Generally, 2 to 3% is what e-commerce search, e-commerce site with conversions on traditional search, and we could see a jump on the conversion rates. Uh, the average time on the site also we have improved, because people are making more conversational kind of things rather than just typing keyword based and everything. The cart abandonment is getting reduced. So overall, we are seeing an uplift on the conversions. Again, these are early days. This is the best time you can try to make a difference in your market, because the world is changing towards these conversational engines. There is a 12 to 15% dip in how Google is being used. The Google generic search traffic is getting dip. People are moving towards this conversational experience in other platforms, and the users would love to see that on your site too. And this is again the core component, as I said, to make this work. If you look at it, we will build an LLM to make natural language understanding. Your product data needs to be enriched in a structured data, and understand your users' behavior with their past history and everything. Create these kind of personalization models, provide recommendations based on these three things. What kind of product this user would be looking for, and if the the results provided to the user is not effective and they're not clicking it, at least the system will understand and adjust itself in changing the ranking behavior. So there will be a real-time feedback loop in the system to do that. So some of the challenges we have seen in implementing this kind of conversational search on site is the poor product data. Even if you have it in PDF, that is fine, but there has to be some kind of a product data, just not just 1 or 2 lines about the product. And if you want the system to be conversational, it's not going to work. And similarly, your context retention, like how long you wanted to store the history of the conversation, because the more history you store about a user, you can better recommend them. So if you're just not going to store all those users previous conversations, it will not be very personalized. And also, this also triggers the privacy questions: is this secure or not? So if you go with some good tools, the privacy and governance, everything will be taken care. And we also need then sites to be integrated seamlessly with these. If you're with Shopify, Magento, Ecommerce, there has to be, they provide a real-time APIs. Any change you make on the product catalog, it will be available instantly on the search engine. So that's again an area we see. Some sites, they don't have a direct integrations. We see a problem. And we measure success based on the click-through rate, uh, clicks and those things. For some customers, those doesn't matter. They just want people to call them. They don't matter about clicks or add to cart. So those areas we cannot measure properly how effective our conversational search is. So that's a challenge we have faced. So top tools, this is very new and very engaging for customers. One of the tool we actually work on that conversion box. We work on that. We provide those kind of AI assistants, AI search, chat assistant, all these things. Similarly, there are products like Constructor, Algolia. Even in Algolia, they provide it on the search alone. They do provide it on the product page or as a chat on the chat pages. There on the search page alone, you can make it a little bit AI based search. So these are the top three products they do it. In future, as I said, the future scope, this is a new area, new innovative area people are looking at. The future vision is for products is the predictive shopping. So if the system can understand your behavior and taste, it can start what you need definitely the next, and what would be even in a voice enabled commerce or browser. Like I believe people are aware that OpenAI launched Atlas last week, and Perplexity launched Commerce, a new browser where people don't need an UI itself. They just need it to be making it more conversational to complete the checkout. So those are the areas we see that the system can grow beyond the site search. So that definitely we need to you guys have to work upon, and we are also actually investing on those areas. So how to get started if you are looking to see how to start it. In general, as an organization, we do a free audit to analyze your current search and shopping experience, and we provide an audit about your product discovery. And based on that, for some clients, this solution may not be even feasible, but for people who are eligible, we recommend them. You can try setting up for some products these kind of search engagements under the AI assistants on product pages uh, as a free one. You can try it out, see how the experience is, even at least on your development side, and then you can take it to the production if you like. That's effective. So that is the best approach, and it takes this kind of AI training. All these things takes 2 weeks. Something that we provided for free for our clients or prospects. So you guys can take an advantage of that and do it. So generally, it takes 2 weeks to implement it overall. So the conclusion is the customer behavior is shifting very rapidly in the last few months, I would say. So it is required as e-commerce owners to provide that kind of AI powered search experience and conversational assistant on your website. And to do that, also you need to track your metrics, do how people are engaging, for what kind of question they're engaging and they're converting, measure all these things. And the goal is to improve conversions. Whatever new tool comes in, the ultimate goal is to whether is it impacting our bottom line or not. uh, have those kind of metrics and implement it. So that's it. So as I said, whoever wants to get a free trial, who have attended this webinar, will get a free kind of an audit for you guys. So whoever wants it, they can get it by submitting this form. I'm just putting the URL on the chats for everyone. You can click onto that, fill out the form. We'll do a product discovery audit for your site and see whether this tool is really helpful or not. If not, we'll be happy to say uh, you may not be the right fit now. Maybe when in future, when the engagement changes, you can be ready for it. So at least try to get that free trial offer and see how things are. And that's it from our end. Any questions?
Okay, there's one more question that just came from Morgan. It says, will this AI help improve customer service, or is it meant just for sales?
Customer service is the most best use case, I would say. Not most, the best use case. It will instantly answer questions like where is my order, how to open, how to uh, use this product. Those kind of questions it can instantly respond. That's the best use case. But this is more even to that. It can also assist a user in making the purchase decision right. So definitely it will help the support. Any other questions? right? I believe it is useful for everyone. So welcome to the new world. It is going to be, there's one question, how different is this from a chatbot? See, chatbot, again, nowadays, some AI based chat is also available. That is very traditional, like kind of chat, I would say. It will not have any intelligence about your user, about your product. It will just scan your website content and then respond to that. If you have specifically like any product catalog, like a PDF file, uh, and the user history, if you have those kind of knowledge, the experience would be much personalized than just another tool that just responds based on the website content. So that is the difference between the chatbot and these kind of personalized experience tools, conversational tools. So think about it like how your ChatGPT, which gets your login, stores about your information and respond, hey, I saw that you asked this question earlier, this could be best fit for you, something like that. It will be more meaningful conversation rather than just an response that is based on the website that it scanned. Right? Any other questions? So again, we would be happy to talk to you guys in person. Please feel free to send us an email to us also at allowed the conversionbox.ai, or send an email to us or Sean. Just dropping our email address here, Satish at conversionbox.ai, or Sean at the Commerce Shop. They would be happy to connect with you guys and at least give an discovery audit for you for free. We'll take it from there. And thanks for your time. And I hope we'll talk to you guys in another AI-based conversation. Welcome to the new world of AI. And this is how the world is going to change. And let's make an important step of moving our site towards this kind of conversational experience. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day.